Hey, this is Kevin from the band Trust Company, and you're watching Groovey.TV.
Warren. Hey, this is Groovy from Colorado Music Buzz and Hollywood Music TV. I'm here with Trust Company here at Summit Music Hall, Denver, Colorado, in their wicked van. Sweet. We're having fun here. How's it going, guys?
Good.
What's up, man?
Good. Rolling the van.
We nicknamed it the bus, so we could.
Just so we could.
Even it's a van, it's like, oh, that's the bus over there, so we can feel like we're still rolling.
Important.
It actually is a bus, but we've compacted.
Right. We're in the back lounge of the bus, so
it's van shaped.
Right.
So how's this tour going for you guys?
It's great.
Yeah.
This is only like the fourth or fifth show.
Fourth or fifth show, yeah.
Yeah. So it's awesome. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been out on a long run that actually took us all the way across the country. So
right.
It's awesome. We're getting our sea legs back.
Nice, nice. And the new album just came out.
Just came out a week from Tuesday, right? It's been about
so
1
week and 2 days.
Yeah, week and 2 days. Yes.
Dreaming in Black and White, correct?
Yes, Dreaming in Black and White.
Haven't heard the whole thing yet, but from what I've heard, it's awesome.
Thank you.
I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
What was it like putting the album together?
It was interesting for us because our second album felt very rushed coming off of The Only Position, but this album, since it was actually written over a very long period of time, some of the songs were written as far back as, or some of the music was written as far back as 2005, and then along the way, and then some were written all the way up to like a month before we went in the studio. So it covered a wide period of time.
It's almost like making a first record again. You know, the saying is like you get 10 years to make your first record,
right? To
write your first record, and then
10 months to make
like
your
6 months to do your second one. Well, we got 5 years to do our third one, so I really think that's might be a part of why this one turned out so good, is because we just had the time to pick and choose the best songs.
Yeah, it's really, really solid. I mean, I would compare it to your best work to date for sure.
Yeah, it feels the best to us. So it felt really good, and the whole process of making it was a good experience, which to me it's really important because I attach memories to like the actual process of it.
Right.
So if some of the process was crappy for me, that I'm like, oh man, that was a bit. But this was such a great experience that like the whole record just feels like a breath of fresh air for us.
Nice.
So we're pumped, man.
Did you work with any producers or anything?
Yeah, we worked with a producer's name's Chuck Alkazian, and it was in Michigan, and it was kind of out of the way. He kind of has a place that's kind of out of the way, so it was a whole new experience. We weren't like right in the middle of the city. Right. Everything was just kind of out in the way, and we just stayed at a little hotel, and it was awesome. It was a whole new experience.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah, it was cool for us.
Now, was there any writing on the spot, or did you have it all written by the time you got there?
I would say 95% of it was done. I finished up some lyrics. As a matter of fact, the lyrics of Dreaming in Black and White were finished in the studio because I actually had a dream that was in black and white, and I wouldn't shut up about it. Look at this dream that's in black and white, man. And everyone was like, dude, why don't you shut up and start writing something about it? Yeah. So that's
the old hot dog down the tunnel.
Right. So that's how that came about. But I would say 95% of it was done before we walked in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And the new single just came out.
Yep. Heart in My Hands.
Heart in My Hands.
Right. It came out. It feels crazy to have a song that's been spun on radio again. Because it got picked up on satellite, which kind of covers the whole country, and we would get texts from our friends in California. I heard you on the radio, and it's just like, wow, it's been so long since anybody's heard us on the radio. So that was a cool feeling again.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I got the email, I was like, Trust Company, yes!
Awesome.
I gotta talk to those guys.
Yeah. We've been gone for a while. It feels like an eternity. The Lonely Position and Neutral feels like a whole different lifetime ago,
Right.
We've been through so much since then, but it feels great to be back. Oh, there's somebody in the band.
Hello.
Hey, come over. I need to grab just something real quick.
Say hello to the camera to your right, James.
Oh, hey, how's it going, camera? Stage dive into the. I'm just standing here.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
This is James. He is our
I told
guitar
you to clean
player.
my drums before you came out
Sorry,
here.
sir. I'll get right on it. Well, I love the Day of the Irish, man. I feel so proud of my heritage.
We'll be drinking green beer before the night's over.
Yeah, so we'll drink a beer
within the hour.
Before the afternoon's over.
Yeah.
So what other tours you guys got planned?
Well, we're doing Rock on the Range.
Okay.
So that's a chance for us to see a lot of bands that we toured with back in the day that we haven't seen in literally years now, So we're pumped about that, and then we're looking into summer tours. So we'll see what's out there.
sort of shopping right now? Nothing.
Nothing's in concrete right now. They thought that you hear names being thrown out, but you don't know until everything's confirmed. So
right until the ink is dry.
Right, we'll see what happens. But this tour is 6 weeks long or 5 weeks long.
Okay.
And after this, we'll do Rock on the Range in May, and then we'll see. By then, hopefully, we'll have something for summer.
Nice, nice. It's gonna be fun opening up for Drowning Pool.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
it is awesome. And those guys, everyone on this tour has been great. And it's like I said, it's been a long time since we've been out on a tour with like a lot of bands, and there's 5 bands in this tour. So we're just now in the stage of meeting everyone and learning everybody's names, and it's been a great ride. We all we share some cabinets and stuff on stage. Everyone's really nice, and it's just awesome.
Very, very cool.
The cool thing about these guys is that we actually met them when they were coming out of the studio making their first record.
Yeah, back in
really?
2001.
We were going in as they were coming out, and that's when they still had Dave singing. Is it Dave?
Yeah.
Was singing.
Wow.
And he was like, all of the guys were super nice to us, and they haven't changed a bit. Like, it's basically you come in and oh cool, welcome, good to have you. So
they came out of the studio, and that was in a studio called Energy in California, and like 6 weeks later they were platinum. I mean, they came out and just crushed right out of the gate. So that's cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, your first album did amazingly too, and this one's got to be selling well.
We haven't got our numbers yet. It's been out 1 week. We haven't got numbers yet. So.
Sure.
But we're happy. It was fun. We'll see. We're crossing that first week.
Maybe amazing for these days.
Yeah. That first week is always just a little bit nerve-wracking. Sure. You're like, does anybody even know we're alive anymore? But yeah, so we'll see soon, won't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Get your numbers in like a few more days.
We'll get it. We should get him in any time now.
Yeah.
You think? Make some phone calls. And
Woo!
It's not bad. I think we're around like 900 the first day, which is, like I said, these days it's not bad. But
yeah.
I'm just happy that 900 people bought it. So if we made it to 901, it's good, All
right. No, 901 out there. Go out there. Bye. So what else you guys got planned now that the everything's rolling again? I mean, cool merch, maybe some more videos.
Yeah, we're talking about doing a video with a buddy. Actually, it's our original bass player. He is a photographer, videographer now. So we're actually going to do a video with him and keep it all in house and just so we get to experiment with that a little bit, and then we'll see what else is out there. As far as merch goes, we kind of like do our own designs now and do that up ourselves. So that's kind of cool. We're a lot more hands-on now.
Okay.
Before it was we were kind of part of the big machine, and they kind of crank things out for you. But now we're kind of having to do it like rock and roll boot camp style, where like James is the accountant because he's the only one who can add and subtract numbers.
And it's not because I'm Japanese. It's because maybe it is.
James is the guy who has like three college degrees, and the rest of us,
right.
like barely scraped by high school. So.
Well, Wes has got a college degree.
Wes has got a college degree. That's right. You only got
excellent.
one.
Me and Kevin scraping by.
So we're a lot more hands-on now, but at the same time, it's you make a lot more memories when you're hands-on, touring the country in a van, doing everything yourself. So.
Absolutely, and it's there's a lot of that coming down for everybody. The machine isn't what it used to be.
No, and the crazy thing is before the Only Position ever came out, we did a record for an indie label. So this is just like going back to our indie days because we were touring in this exact same van, in 2001.
2001.
Yeah, an indie label. So it's just kind of like it just feels like we just warped back in time 10 years.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Except we're lots more sore now.
Yeah, we're older now, so now our knees hurt.
It can be very cool to have to drive yourself like 8 hours through the mountains and dodge elk and deer and dogs and all kinds of crap.
That was last night.
That was last night, and then you sleep in a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
So I kind of miss the other old days. But this is still cool, though.
Well, the other old days are going to be here real soon.
I'm hoping so.
Okay.
Scout's honor.
And if not, we're still having fun anyway.
Yeah, well, like I said, I saw a Trust Company on the email, and I was like, yes!
That's awesome.
So I'm sure I'm not the only one excited that, there's all this stuff going on.
There's 901 others.
903, 904.
There we go.
All right, there's one last question.
Okay.
And it's the torture question.
Okay.
We do surveys, everyone coming through town. Came up with a new survey question, Stu.
Uh-oh.
What is the worst thing you've ever eaten on tour in your life?
I don't know.
It'd have to be you because you eat everything.
But I don't really dislike anything.
James eats everything.
I don't like boiled eggs, if that's any consolation. I'll eat them, but I don't like them.
For me, the worst thing is probably when everyone got me to try sushi. It's raw fish. I don't even eat cooked fish, you know. And they're like, "You gotta try sushi." So and I was like, you know, raw fish, dude. But for these guys, it's
love it. Well, Wes doesn't like it.
It's because it's raw fish.
We had to get Wes to like lettuce. Like on the first story, he's like, "I'm not really sure I like this lettuce shit." He's like, "It's just mostly water, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, eat
Worst
it."
shit though. Let's think about this, guys.
It's green hard water.
Exactly.
Wasn't there a meat pie that we had one time that was pretty bad somewhere? I don't know. If
shepherd's pie.
It's called shepherd's pie.
I don't know if the shepherd's pie itself was the worst thing ever.
But the lady that brought it to us,
like a fan brought us like they home cooked. She called it shepherd's pie, and I don't know exactly what it was. Did anybody actually eat that?
I don't know.
Actually, I think me and Eric did. And I think I had like stomach problems for the next like 3 days or something like that. So, I mean, I don't know if it was necessarily bad, but it was one of the more interesting bad quote-unquote experiences.
If you were sick for 3 days, there was something wrong.
Our ex-bass player ate some ham that was floating in our cooler water one time for about 3 days and puked for a day straight. And I had to play bass.
Yeah, he actually got food poisoning from it. Missed a show, and he had to play bass, and we
played it as a
three-piece.
Yeah, and he was back home. It was coming out of both ends.
So we were a power trio, and it was in Philadelphia.
So no more ham floating.
Hot water music.
Yeah,
hot water music for one day.
Safety tip. We have safety tips.
Yeah, we were the power trio. We were a Rush company.
Meat doesn't stay.
If the meat smells a little funny, best to just throw it away.
Yeah. And there's ham in the cooler right now.
Oh, but it's cold.
I think the whole rhyme should be, if the meat smells a little funny, the rest of your week will be a little runny.
There you go.
Man, this guy's like a writer.
Yeah, you can put that on a shirt and sell it. That's our new shirt. That's our new merch idea.
Yeah, I give you 2%.
No problem. No problem.
That's a business.
It's more than we get now.
All right, guys, thanks for your time.
Thank you for talking to us, man. I appreciate it.
This is Groovy from Colorado Music Buzz on Hollywood Music TV, here with Trust Company, Summit Music Hall, Denver, Colorado, in the bus.
In the bus.
And that's a wrap.